Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's September 20th, 2022, and I'm out in the first food forest here, and I really haven't been harvesting any of the fruit from all the fruit trees out here, unfortunately, this season. Been too busy down and back doing work and all. But the deer and the wildlife have been going nuts with all the apples and the pears and the quinces and everything here. But one of my favorite fruits to eat are the Asian pears, and I've shown these pear trees in the past, but the deer have been eating everything off the lower limbs here, and they grab a hold of the fruit on it and they'll just tug and they'll get some of the limb and they'll tear some of the branches and all, but some of the upper limbs still have some fruit, and so these are just absolutely delicious Asian pears. And here's a different variety over here, but all the lower limbs, they've all had issues. This is an orange quince over here. So I thought what I'd do is try and harvest a few of these, at least for us. They left a few remnants on the ground, but I'm not going to bother with those. So I'm going to get some of these Asian pears now. So here we go. So far I don't see any signs of stink bugs or wasps in the Asian pears. Apples are always decimated by the wasps. We just love them. The red apples seem to be a really go-to plant for the marmorated stink bugs. Having these three-legged Werner ladders really help out an awful lot working in the food forest. And these aren't as small as I thought they would be, even though there are quite a few small ones here, considering the drought we've had this year. So this is a 6-foot Werner three-legged ladder, and this is an 8-foot one. I'm not picking enough fruit to get my pouches out today, so it looks like about half are left, and I wonder if we're having issues with raccoons climbing back up these trees and getting the fruit. It could be the deer pulling them down. These are such a delicious sweet taste, refreshing. Got this darn bindweed climbing up here too. So that's a nice little bowl there. I think this is a Shojor Asian pear. Let's see if we got one over here. This one's a New Century Asian pear right here. So let's get some of those. Both are very good, but I really am crazy about the Shojor. Yeah, these ones here, yeah, they're just dropping like flies off of here when I pull them. So these ones should have been picked a couple weeks ago. Yeah, these are basically just falling off. So these are the New Century ones. These ones will end up feeding to the wildlife out back, the small ones and all. Oh, some marmorated stink bug right there. Wait a minute, that isn't a marmorated one, sorry. Change my angle so I don't hurt myself. You know what? I'm going to move this ladder. there goes another one. And the wasp got the one at the top there. I don't know where the other one went to. Okay, so here's what we've got. The Asian pears. Not a whole bunch. We probably got about half of the crop that was here, but I did eat a few during the season. I'd sneak over and get some. These are the new Century ones. They're always a bit smaller than the Shoujur Asian pears. These ones here, both are delicious, but boy, you know, you just fall in love with these. C and I both, these are probably one of our favorite fruits, although we have so many that we love so much. I did find a stink bug, but it wasn't a brown marmorated one. So Thea will go through these when she gets a chance. And I may go over and grab some apples, get a different bin, maybe one that's a bit smaller. Most of the apples have been disappearing. The deer, the wasps have been going after them. And the red ones, I don't even know which are some of my favorite ones. I have some really sweet, delicious red apples here. And but like the Max, they had the brown marmorated stink bugs on them, and they have a bunch of lesions. So I decided just leave those. But since it's we got 9/100 of an inch of rain last night, and things are real wet down and back, and I may be able to get an appointment today, so I thought I'd just hang up near the house, near the food forest and all. And I'll go over and look and see what we got for apples as well. Well, there's really not enough apples to bother with. I may just come over and grab a few of them and not do any recording. Even the pears are off of this one except for the very top. So I got somebody climbing these trees as well. Just a couple of apples left on this one, but all these are apple trees in here, and they all had apples. None of them were absolutely loaded. This one actually had quite a few on them. Some of my most delicious ones. And if you don't stay on top of these things, yeah, none left. You can see the wasps have been on these ones here. Some apples over there. Let's go around this side here. We had a couple of trees that were absolutely loaded right over here. Yeah, this one had tons of apples on it. Oh, this one still has some apples on it. Not nearly as many. And we'll look them over for the stink bugs. Yeah, I'm getting to these ones too late. I may take a quick ride up to the second food forest and grab some of the apples up there. They were pretty loaded as well. So I just got done harvesting some apples from various apple trees and all. Some trees were affected more with lesions with the wasps, and with all the trees had some of the large wasps in them. And some of the redder flesh apples, now there's some scab on there, but that's fine, had evidence of the stink bugs on them. And so there's still quite a few apples around, but Thea will get very upset if I harvest too many apples because we'll get overwhelmed. Whatever's left over we'll just bring out back for the wildlife during the winter months and all. So Looks like we're going to get a little more rain by the way all the dark clouds are around here. So I thought I'd end this video at this point. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. All this fruit will go to the wildlife. It'll go back into the ground. So there really isn't any waste. Is it a shame that it isn't getting all processed and canned and or frozen or given to people and all? Yes, it is. Maybe someday we'll be able to accomplish that. But for right now, we'll keep plugging away and do the best we can. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye now.